We will now hear from Samantha Hill, Graduate Employee Union at UMass Amherst.
Good morning. I am here today speaking on behalf of the Graduate Employee Organization at UMass Amherst. I am also here as a member of the UMass Labor Coalition, UMass Student Action, SGA, GSS, GEO, and as a member of UMass United with my brothers and sisters from UMass Amherst, UMass Boston, UMass Lowell, and UMass Dartmouth. Today as a student and an employee of UMass. To begin, to repeat President Obama's remarks to Congress and our nation on Tuesday evening, a good education is no longer just a pathway to opportunity, it is a prerequisite. A good education, a quality education, is a necessity not for thriving in our society, it is a necessity for surviving. Education is a public good, it is a public right, and all people are entitled to an affordable quality education. No one should have to choose between staying in school and working a low-paying job. Right. No one should have to choose between staying in school and feeding their families.
Right.
This university, and you are representatives of a public university. As President Obama reminded us Tuesday evening, half of the students who begin college never finish. He said that education is a prescription for economic decline. That is why it will be the goal of this administration to ensure that every child has access to a complete and competitive education. The economic recovery plan was put forth to begin reforming, to begin changing the education system in our country, because education is the prescription for economic decline. Jobs and education. Jobs and education. This is the long-term solution to economic recovery. At the national level, at the state level, at the university level. What we need right now is for you to be making education more accessible. What we need right now is for you to be guaranteeing workers jobs, creating new jobs, and protecting the jobs that people have. Instead, your response is to make education more expensive, to raise student fees, and to lay off workers. This is not a prescription for economic recovery. This is a prescription for economic disaster. It is the medicine that no longer works because the system has grown immune to it. What we need right now is a new strategy, not a knee-jerk response. The stimulus package is coming to our state, to our university. It was sent from the president to stop the layoff of workers and to make education affordable and accessible. The stimulus package needs to go to students. It needs to go to workers. You can wait and vote on raising fees. You can wait and think of creative alternatives. You can wait. You told me the other day that you cannot afford to bet on hope. Chancellor, this is not a matter of hope. It is a matter of action. It is a matter of taking action to ensure that the stimulus money goes to what it was meant to. It is a matter of taking action and telling the state that it needs to fund its universities. It is a matter of you standing up and standing behind the students and workers who make this university work and fighting for us. And this is why President Obama told us the other night that it is the responsibility of the lawmakers and educators to make this system work. But, he said, it is the responsibility of every citizen to participate in it. And That is why we are here today.
That's
We
right.
are here to participate. And we are here today as educators who make this university work on an everyday level, because it is our responsibility to protect our university from bad decisions that have dire consequences. Increasing student fees now in response to the budget crisis represents a crisis in Massachusetts public higher education. Access to public education is under attack. The quality of our education is under attack. While our class sizes get bigger, faculty lines are cut, and graduate students lose their funding, administrators continue to receive pay raises. President Wilson, you make $475,000 a year. Chancellor Hall, you make $350,000 a year. Shame on you! That is almost $1 million. That is 10 to 15 faculty lines. That is funding for 70 to 80 graduate students. President Wilson, your office takes $19.2 million a year from our general operating budget. Shame on you. You refuse to account for it. Where is our money? Everyone deserves an education, and President Wilson, raising fees is not good for students. Raising fees steals our education. Raising fees guarantees we will graduate with more student debt. Raising fees means our classrooms will be filled with wealthy students from other countries and states that you can charge more. Raising fees means that you are choosing to decrease diversity on our campuses. In 2007, Massachusetts ranked 46th in the nation for per capita funding for higher ed. From 2001 to 2004, our state legislature reduced funding for higher education by more than any other state. As a result of decreased state funding, the university has doubled the cost of attending UMass by raising student fees in the past 10 years. Through the skyrocketing fees, UMass, a public, land-grant university, increasingly relies upon private funds. The vote to increase fees represents the privatization of our public education system. This is a public university, and it should not be funded by private individuals. Anymore. We are not going to support the privatization of our university. We are not going to support your unilateral decision to decrease the quality of our education. Our university is not a business, and we are not your customers. We are students. We are here to teach. We are here to contribute to our communities, and we are dedicated to making higher education affordable. You might ignore the mission statement of our university, but we are dedicated to providing an affordable and accessible education, of high-quality education, and to conducting programs of research and public service that advance knowledge and improve the lives of the people, of the Commonwealth, of the nation, and of the world. You are stealing our education. You are breeding a climate of discontent. You are declaring war against education. If you vote for this fee increase today, you are inciting an insurrection, and you will lose. UMass is united.
Yeah!